John has asked for an hour to chat a little bit and tell us some of his future plans. So, John, why don't you?
I really didn't ask for an hour because Larry sits next to me. He wouldn't let me have one. But I did ask the mayor and my fellow councilman for just a couple minutes to explain to the folks in the audience and out in TV land. And they graciously gave me a few minutes. A few months ago, I was approached by a group of different people around town asking me if I would consider running for a county supervisor spot in District 1, which I live, since the redistricting of the area is out there because we went to 5 districts instead of the 3. So I formed an exploratory committee just to see if there was interest out there, if the support was out there. And I have had overwhelming support from a lot of different people, a lot of different groups. I've been called a lot of times encouraging me to move on to that direction. With a lot of thought and a lot of prayer, I've given it a lot of contemplation, and I have come to the conclusion that with the area that I live, and because a large majority of District 1 is Prescott, and that's, you know, I've been here for 56 years in Prescott and Yavapai County, and I love this town and I love this county, and I don't want to see it change. I have decided to resign my spot on the council because I have to resign to become an official candidate for county supervisor in District 1. So as of the end of this month, my term will be over at the end of the month. And I've heard some, you know, there's always going to be those out there who write in the blogs and put up all kinds of negative stuff, but then, you know, you take that for what it's worth and where it came from. There were a couple comments that made me think long and hard about the decision that I've made. I love working with these guys up here and with all the city staff, and it's hard to walk away from that. And then I realized I'm not really walking away from that. If I am fortunate enough to be elected as the supervisor in District 1, I believe that there needs to be a cohesiveness between county and the municipalities that are in Yavapai County. And I stopped and I started thinking about, as far back as I could remember, for about the past 40 years of my adult life, there always seemed to be something amiss between counties and municipalities, especially between counties and Prescott. And I don't know why the reason of that is. But that needs to change, and I'm hoping that it will change. And if I am fortunate enough to be elected, it's going to change. There has to be a balance. There has to be representation of rural and urban Yavapai County, and it has to be looked at in a way where everyone in the entire county benefits. A guy made the mention always walking away from the citizens of Prescott. I'm not walking away from the citizens of Prescott. I want to make sure that the citizens of Prescott, along with all the citizens in District 1 and all of Yavapai County, get a fair shake, get proper representation, and have somebody that they can come and talk to that will listen to the problems. I do appreciate all the support that has been shown to me by my exploratory committee, by people that have contacted me on it, and it has been a privilege and an honor to serve the citizens and everyone out there, and to work with these gentlemen and the staff here in the city. A comment was made, and Mr. Blair mentioned it to me. He said, "Oh, well, Hanna's just an opportunist." Well, yes, I am. I take every opportunity I can to help everyone that I can to keep Prescott, to keep Yavapai County, to keep the entire area what I have grown to love from the time I was a 2-year-old kid. But I appreciate the time, gentlemen, and I hopefully, knock on wood, I look forward to serving with everybody for a lot longer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Anything else come before the council? If not, we are adjourned.
I wasn't sure of the timing, but news right there,
I need to talk to you.
I need to get with you because Sherry told me to make sure I have the right stuff, and so tell Meyer because we want to get with you.
Yeah, I talked to Bill this morning actually,
Oh, okay.
and I have some ideas too. So
Okay, good.
Anyway, but we should probably do it in private place.
Well, that's what I can say. I can meet you tomorrow or something.
Yeah, but well, I have everything recorded here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need from you as far